Right, bit of a day job repair at the minute. Here we have a controller out of a 3-phase saw. It's a BIANCO model 330SA. It's 2009 model. That's the transformer that comes off it. This transformer blew up actually, and that is a Ryoshi 4TM136-1YZ. It's a multi-tap transformer, or two outputs, an 18 volt output at 60 VA and 18 volt output at 5 VA. You got either 230 or 400 in. What happened was the cable feeding the rotary isolator brushed past these connections here and ripped them out. It got inadvertently wired in, and basically instead of giving you 18 volts, so I think we were getting 36 volts out. So what that did, there's 3 chips that have gone, what I can tell. Quad channel high side driver, and the chip is a VNQ810P-E ST microelectronics. I'll show you the bag. Couldn't get them from RS, we got them from Farnell. And that's these quad channel high side driver, a VNQ810P. Right, got 2 of them, and also HC14G. All we could get is I think these are the same, almost the same, 74HC14. Should be the same pin out with a bit of luck. Anyway, let's get on with. I'll just take the components out. I'm doing this in the day. I was going to do it in the evening, but I'm doing it in the day. Yeah, a bit desperate to get it back up and running again. Okay, so you can see the damage. So basically, the connections come in here, and you've got 24 volts DC and 18 volts AC coming into this 4-channel high side driver, which is switching. From the data sheet, these are the outputs and these are the inputs. So anyway, what happened was this one here blew, that blew, that blew, because there's too many volts, even though the device itself says it's got undervoltage and overvoltage protection. So the only damage to the circuit board is this bit down here, so I'm not quite sure what's going on there. I think that may be short circuit, but I couldn't tell that resistor. So I'm going to need hot air for this. Just get a bit of flux on there. This is the flux I'm using. Can you see that? Yeah, that's the stuff. Right, let's get the big chip off first. Why not? I'll tell you what, we'll get these 2 small chips off first. I've got some of Sorin's mix of the paste. Right, okay, let's have a look. Right, hot air, get some hot air on the go. I've got it on 500. Okay, right, he's off. Yeah, the first culprit is off. Okay, let's get the other one off while we're here. A little bit fuzzy. Right, he's off. Yeah, the legs burnt up with the track there. That's going to be a bit of a problem. Right, the next. I'll try a bit of this stuff. I'll try a bit of this Sorin mix here. Yeah, Sorin mix. It's just it's a bit of this. Some of this stuff with some IPA. Right, here we go again then. See if we can get this chip off. Let's go back to the other view. And he's off. Okay, get some IPA and have a clean up. These are pretty good dispensers. Get yourself one of these. Some IPA in and just lift it up. And just get some cotton bud. And just give it a squirt. That's it. Have a clean down here, this area. I think it's brought a bit of the track up because it sort of got hot and flamed across it. So I'll just clean up that area just to have a look at it, and this one. Let's just zoom in down there. Yeah, it's a pity it did the damage there, isn't it? Yeah, so the secondary side of the transformer, there's no actual fuse. Right, I'm going to have to zoom in a bit more because I can't actually see what's going on there. There was a bit of burn up going on there, so zoom in a bit more. Get a cotton bud on it. Get some more IPA on it. Can't really see what's going on, so let's just dab it up with or I'll tell you what we can do. Just dry it out with a bit of heat. Tell you what, let's have a look at the chip. Yeah, it went up in flames though. And the two legs gone. Gone ski. I don't know where they are. Yeah, that chip blew when we powered it on. It went up in flames and it burnt the tracks out, as you can see. I'm trying to scrape away the tracks to see if there's any copper underneath. So this proved to be a bit of a problem later on. I had to put a few links in it, as you'll see. I'm just trying to clean it up as best as I can to see what's left at the minute. There's a bit of painstaking tracing the tracks, find out where they go, so I find out where to put my links. So yeah, just tidying it up a bit. So it basically took a lot longer just trying to get these links up and running. without a schematic, trying to find out where the links go as well. So anyway, just speeding it up a bit, but I'm showing you the steps. Right. Yeah, it was a successful repair as well. Took the circuit board back to the works the next morning and installed it. I know it was in the evening. Installed it and it did power up. And the next morning we reassembled it all, and lo and behold, it was working great. Oh yeah, got some of this Chemtronics Chemwick. Yeah, we're just going to clean the pads up a bit so we can sit the chip on and then solder it. Here we go. Just drag a bit across there. Yeah, just using the Chemwick, mopping up the solders so I can get the chip flush when I start to put it, solder it back on. It's the first time I've tried this Chemwick. Seems okay. I just put flux on anyway, I'm not sure. Just helps it tidy it up with IPA anyway. So yeah, just sped it up there, so I'm overdubbing the audio. Yeah, you can see one of the tracks lifted off the circuit board there. I didn't bother gluing it down, I just heat it up and just push it back into place. Because once the chip's on, it's gonna hold it there in place anyway. The same thing happened again there. I don't know whether I maybe used too much heat or something. Anyway, yeah, just tidying this one up. This is the bugger, the one that burnt the tracks away. Yeah. Yeah, just lining the chip up.
That's not too bad. Look at that.
Not easy with those head magnifying glasses on.
How's it going?
Keep hitting the microphone with them as well because they stick out. It's not. I've got to get me one of those trinocular microscopes at some point. About 600 quid's worth. So anyway, yeah, I'm just going along soldering the new chip on. The chip wasn't an exact match, but we tried it the next day. I wasn't that hopeful that it would
Right,
fix.
I'm not drag soldering. I'm just gonna
Go through really quick as I can. Yeah, you can just hear me narrating again. Is that in slow speed? It is, isn't it? Oh well. There's a bit of normal speed there, soldering. Didn't speed that one up. Anyway, doesn't matter. Yeah, I got lots of stuff to fix actually. Yeah, what happened is on these saws, the cable gland is right next to the transformer, and the plastic, the cable comes out of the gland next to the transformer. And what happened is the gland just fell apart, and the cable got pulled across the transformer, and the primary windings, you've got 0, 220, 240, and you got 415, and because it got dragged across the these cables that are directly soldered onto the tabs, there's no real way of identifying them. So they're inadvertently rewired. But I think the 415 was wired to the 240 side, so instead of getting 18 volts out of the secondary side of the transformer, he was getting about 36 volts, and it's going through full wave bridge rectifier, and that kind of voltage you will get about 40, 45, 47 volts coming out of the bridge rectifier DC, and the chip is only rated, I think it's 36 volts over protection and under voltage protection, so hence the voltage, the chip just couldn't take it and
Here we go.
blew the chip. And that blew and then sent voltage through to the Hex Schmidt triggers, the ICs. Yeah, so blew a couple of them. There were some chips that didn't look like they were blown, but I didn't want to take the risk of taking it away, installing it, and then finding out it's no good still. So I thought let's just change all those chips in that affected area. And that's what we did, and luckily enough we pulled it off, we got away with it. You can see me now having real stress trying to fit these links. Would have been so much easier if there was a fuse that would have blown on the primary side, secondary side. There was a secondary fuse after the bridge rectifier, but the secondary winding 18 volt 8C, which is now at 36 volts. There's no fuse on it. It goes straight to that board, and it just did whatever it could do damage wise. Yeah, so I mean, I sped this up, and it was just, took me ages to sort of work out where to get it tapped from and bend this pieces of wire. That's just it's a capacitor leg. That is actually just cut a piece off a capacitor leg. Looks a bit of a mess at the minute, but it turns out quite nice. But I really didn't think it was going to work out. I thought that maybe some other stuff has gone or blown that you can't see it. There's no physical damage. Anyway, to my surprise, and a lot of other people, it turned out working okay. It's still working, touch wood, at the works today. Yeah. Right. So, yeah, there's not too much long left of this video. Let it run through to the end. What else we got in the offing? Let's have a think. Oh yeah, I've got a nice retro sharp GF 4747 tape. It's like a ghetto blaster tape player. I've got to take it apart and have a look at the tape's not playing. I think it's just the drive belt, so I've got that to take apart at some point. Also got bought a Sinclair Plus 3 with the floppy drive, the 3-inch floppy drive. I'm pretty sure that drive belt needs replacing as well, so I'll have a video of that soon. I've got to do some videos on UPass as well. Didn't get a lot done on that. This video took quite a long time to edit, actually. Hell of a time to edit. Really haven't bothered to edit one before. I mean, you see the previous videos, they just drag on for hours. This was like 2.5 hours long, this process. I'm trying to speed it up and cut it down, cut out the dross and the dead space in it. So yeah, we go. And I also found something else. This DaVinci Resolve I'm using. It's the I think it's the last version you can use on Windows 7. It's DaVinci Resolve 15. I hadn't realised. I thought it looked so polished to look at it. I thought, you know, the bugs would be gone out, most of the major bugs, but there's a hell of a problem when you're trying to put a video track or an audio into when you know you've already got some stuff going on. So I'm a bit disappointed really in it, but having said that, I'll probably have to upgrade this machine back to Windows 10 at some point. Yeah, get it back and download download the latest version of it, and hopefully those bugs will be fixed in it. Also OBS wants upgrading as well, so that, I mean, I don't really like Windows 10. I like it for users that don't want, you know, just want it all managed by themselves, managed by the system. But I don't really like it as a main machine, but look, it's looking more and more that we've got to transition over. Right, okay, that's the end of the blog. Right, that's the end of me dubbing over as well. Thanks for watching. Okay. If you like it, give it a subscribe and a thumbs up. Thank you very much for watching. Bye bye.